Okay, Manny. So I've got a setup here for about a 220 shot to the green. We're in a thinned out part of the rough to a green that's very hard to access from this position. A lot of people in this position are going to try to get green. They're going to try to go. They want that hero shot of getting on the green and getting themselves the two putt ball.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, I'm pretty, what's the word? I'm guilty of that. I will sit here in this shot and I'll think, okay, it's a par 4. I don't want to have a bogey or worse. I'm going to try to get that all the way to the green so I still have a chance for birdie. Instead of doing what I know in my head is smart, I should just hit it out there, find myself with a get up and down for par.
Exactly. And that's, you got to take the humility factor into golf. Many people don't do that. This one really shows what's going on. However, this particular position I have you in does give us two options. We can either go to the right of the tree, what I like to do, a little chip and draw, or we can punch out real short left. Our two options that we can do. What's a good yardage that you like?
I would like to be about anywhere from 70 to 90 yards out.
Okay. So we can easily do 70 to 90 yards out going down the right. Or we can go left of this tree and we can be about 180 out. Personally, I like the 70 to 90 yards out. Doing this with either a 5 or a 6 iron. Is there a club that you like practicing more with that you're a little bit more confident in?
Probably my 5 iron. I feel real comfortable with that.
Okay. Now, if you wouldn't mind, just go ahead and talk me through how you would already start and go into this type of shot.
Well, like I said, typically I would try to be the hero. And I think I would come approach this shot and think, okay, I'm going to put it right on the back inside of my back foot. And I'm going to try to play, like you said, a type of a draw shot, but I'm going to try to keep it below the tree and let it come out and go up, which I know it's going to end up hitting the tree because I just don't practice this stuff enough.
All right. Well, you said you already like that shot, and that's what you would do. So let's just see it, and let's
Okay.
get a couple shots out there and kind of go from there.
All right, sounds good. Let me give it a go.
Goes in the tree there. So that was a pretty good shot. Not one that you can probably expect to be able to do every single time, but from where I saw, we left ourselves in thick rough, short side by a bunker to a tough pin location.
Yes, sir.
That didn't get the draw you wanted. Now we left ourselves in a bad position.
Yes, sir.
So I want to try a couple things with you to give you a better setup that will help you get a better shot and a more consistent result.
Yes, sir.
So if you want to go ahead and grab another ball,
Okay.
we're going to move this back in your stance, about a club head off of your back foot.
Okay.
There you
there.
go. That's very good. Now I want you to do about a 3/4 swing, and then I want you to feel flat.
Okay.
So being flatter is going to help produce a lower ball flight, but also allow you to rotate your hands further around, creating a better face to path angle, which is going to help you get that draw that you're looking for.
Okay. So here instead of up.
Exactly.
Okay.
We want to feel more like we're going around our body.
Oh,
Nice
okay.
and smooth.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Because you don't need to hit a full swing on this. Now, what I will say, was that hit exactly perfect the way you wanted it?
No, it wasn't, but the result was.
The result was there. We had a good face to pass that allowed that ball to curve over to the left. We missed it a hair off of what we wanted to as far as contact goes, but we were still in a good enough position that that ball came out and worked. So now we have ourselves about a 100-yard shot in the middle of the fairway.
Awesome. Yeah, that's going to work out perfect right there versus rough over a bunker.
Exactly.
All right. I'm going to have to practice that. Thank you.
100%.